Yeah, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Sunday here with the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. We're live 365 just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see the day's action playing out. We have NFL action today, man. Full 12-game slate. We got 8 from the NBA. I forgot how many it is. 8 or 9. I forgot. Solid card over there, nonetheless. And the NHL, I think, has what, 5? 6? Something like that. So, solid money-making card, man. Chance to make some money today. Of course, we got to talk about it, man. Chris, good morning, man.
You said morning or I'm in mourning because it could be both. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Happy Sunday. But yeah, you know what? It's okay. We've seen teams take bad beats in the regular season, in the playoffs. But you know what? My team got farther than 28 other teams did, which I can't be sad about. B, we pushed them as far as they could go. Everybody was claiming Dodgers in 4, Dodgers in 5. Oh, well, no, the Jays took them 7. They were 2 outs away. And I was saying to you guys before the show, it just goes to show you that the better team doesn't always win the series. So there's baseball gods. No one can convince me otherwise. I mean, can't help it. You lost to a team that just it's about timely hitting, timely moments, situational hitting. You lost to a team that had a 203 batting average in the World Series, the lowest in almost 60 years, or almost 60 years, and had a -8 run differential, lowest in 30 years to win a World Series. So, situational hitting, one pitcher saved them. Plain and simple. But you know what? It is what it is. Only one team can win the World Series. We'll be back next year.
Well said, man. Well said. I'm hurt. Man, what a game. What a series. Shout out to the Monstars. That's all I got to say, man. Really, shout out to the Monstars, man. You pay that damn money for all them people just for moments like those. And it was crazy. It wasn't even the one. Like, shout out to the Monstars, man. Shout out to them. And Yamamoto is just unreal. Rod Zawacki, man. Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Definitely not how I wanted to see the World Series end, but hey, shout out to the Doyers. They got the job done. Definitely had the opportunities. Maybe a little tough, a little bit on the base running there. It was close. Tie goes to the runner, I think, in the home plate call, but I think he did have his foot just a little bit off, but I think it was like that much. It is what it is. Shout out Blue Jays, still a young team. You think you threw you Savage in there, and at the start of the year, he wasn't even a blip on the radar. So that's a good bright spot for the Blue Jays moving forward. I think they'll be back. I'm telling you. That team was good enough to be back again next year. Watch out. Still going to stick to what I said on a few channels. Blue Jays win the World Series next year.
Fair enough. Ashley, good morning. How are you?
Morning, guys. My condolences to you both. I didn't really have a dog in the fight. I always will have an excuse against the Dodgers. So I was sad to see that play out how it did. But as someone who didn't really care which one way or the other, it was definitely a fun game to watch as a fan, just as a viewer. That was a very perfect way to end that series. I think if it was a blowout one way or the other, it wouldn't have felt right. But I think just how that whole series went, it was a very fitting ending. So
yeah.
Sorry to you guys, but yeah, that was a fun one to watch. College football yesterday, I had a decent day, 4-2. Ironically, one of my losses was my best bet of the day. I was betting against my own Sun Devils. I would have bet my mortgage that we were going to get blown out. I did not see Jeff Sims having a career day rushing 120 yards. That was crazy.
29 carries, damn near 300 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. What do you have? A touchdown through the air. I said, who is this?
Yeah, I mean, I've been the biggest Jeff Sims hater over the last few weeks. I can't even count how many times I'm like, we don't have anyone better, nobody better. But yeah, lost that one yesterday, so bittersweet. Obviously, glad we won. I hate that was my best bet of the day, but regardless, had a decent day. So looking forward to today's action.
Yes, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I had a good day yesterday too. I was 4-1 yesterday. My only loss was the Jays, man. That hurt. Man, that hurt. But shout out to them, hell of a season. Shout out to the Dodgers, man. And I'm kind of sad to see baseball go. I'm kind of sad to see it go. Whoop my ass over this summer. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm sad to see it go. But we got solid card of action today, man. Y'all ready to hop into it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at him. We'll see you soon. We'll talk to you soon. I do owe him like 3 hats now. Sad. All right. Let's do it. Let's start in the NFL on this beautiful money-making Sunday. First game on the board today, we got the Atlanta Falcons. They're out on the road facing the New England Patriots. Patriots 4.5 point home favorites, total 45. Some of these numbers might be slightly off because these graphics were made like early this morning. So we'll see. Chargers. Titans. Chargers line 9.5 on Tennessee, total 43.5. And bear down. Chicago Bears. The Bears land 2.5 on the Cincinnati Bengals, total 51.5. Chris, how we feeling to start the day, my man? What are we looking at?
Yeah, I'm still sticking with the Patriots. Line's been on the move. The Falcons have been playing some solid football lately, but even though I think this is the toughest game that the Patriots will have, pretty much I think until their bye week or one of them at least. I think maybe Tampa Bay next week would maybe be right on par with that, but I still think the Patriots can get it done. I like what I've seen from this Patriots team. I like the new confidence they have under Mike Vrabel. And I've said it, it's just one of those things where I think that the Patriots are going to lead the AFC East going into the bye week, and I think this is a game that they got to have. So I'm going to take the Patriots here. I just think the Lions. I think they win this one by a touchdown. So could be New England here.
So Aki.
Yeah, I'm with Chris. I think you look at Atlanta, what they did last week, and I think the Patriots are better than the Dolphins. Team-wise, and Atlanta didn't look so good last week. I think Drake May can have some success with the air, picking off the secondary of this Falcons team. Bijan Robinson, you got to expect a bigger bounce back from him here, but going against a Patriots defense that can definitely slow up Bijan in this matchup. I'm with Chris. I like the Patriots. Anything less than a touchdown, I'm in. Give me the Patriots here. They still hold the destiny in the division. You keep winning. You have that win over Buffalo as well. So you just keep winning, and they're in a battle for the division, as they say, halfway through the season. Like the Patriots there in that one. And then the Bears, I don't know. This just seems like a letdown spot. I'm going to take the Bengals on the money line. I think I don't trust the Bears coming into this one. I know I've been a backer of the Bears in a few games this season, but this just seems like a spot that the Bengals and Flacco and company, Flacco's got plenty of weapons. He just missed a few throws last week, but I think here against a Bears defense that we've seen give up plenty of offense, I think this Bengals team comes in and gets the Bears. No Bears, not singing the song this week. I like the Bengals. I'll take the Bengals on the money line for that. 2.5 points, I think, is what you get if you want to take the Bengals at home. I'll take them on the money line. I think they outright the Bears today at home.
Fair enough. Ashley, how you feeling these first three?
Pretty good. I agree with Rod here with the Bengals. You can actually still get it at 3 in some places. So I like the 3 here for sure. I think Chicago's defense is super dependent on turnovers. And I think if you can say anything about Joe Flacco, it's that he takes care of the ball. So I think Flacco can at least keep it close here, especially at home. So I like the points in that one. And then I also really like the Chargers today. I think now that they've kind of healed up their O-line, I think we're just going to see them kind of continue working their way up the rankings here over the next few weeks. I think they're a really dangerous team. We saw how good Herbert looked last week. Titans are obviously just a very sad, terrible team. I think 9.5 is a little light here. I think it's going to be a bloodbath today. So I'm rolling with the Chargers.
This is probably my least favorite slide of the day, to be honest. I like a lot of today. This slide is not really any of it. I'll just go quickly and give you my thoughts on all of it. I don't have any money on any of these. I would lean Patriots. Just a lean, though. I don't love it at any sort of imagination. Falcons on the road is a bad spot for them, but I know the Patriots are overrated and overvalued, so it's like, Chargers. Y'all know I'm Justin Herbert's biggest hater. But even I can't take the Titans, man. The Titans are 2-80, last 82 ATS. Seriously, like this team is ass. And so it's like, give me the Chargers, man. Hopefully they come in here and handle business. Like they are multiple possession favorites better than Tennessee. We'll see if they handle business though and don't lay an egg. And y'all know I'll be hating on Chicago too. I really don't like this game, though. I would probably lean Chicago, but because I think they are the better team, I still don't trust this Bengals defense whatsoever. Is this a week that Caleb Williams looks okay? Last time we seen him play a defense this bad, my Cowboys defense, he went absolutely insane. So it wouldn't shock me if he lit up this Bengals defense. I could talk myself into an over here because I think Joe Flacco and that offense could move the ball as well. So I could talk myself into an over in this game. So that's what I'll do, an over and probably a small lean on Chicago. But again, this is my least favorite slot of the day. I took the Pats today. I took them. We'll see what happens. I took the Pats and the Bears, so y'all gotta cut me some slack. We got the Colts. We got the Colts and the Steelers. Colts laying 3.5. I think you can get either one depending on your book. So whichever you like, you can get it, I believe. San Francisco, New York. Giants 2.5-point home dogs, and Broncos at Texans. Texans 1.5, 2.5-point home favorites. Zawacki, we start with you.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to lay Denver on the road here. Looking public doggy to me this week. A lot of people on Denver here thinking they're going to come into Houston and run it up. I'll take the Houston Texans here at home. I think they can slow up this Broncos offense here. Don't sleep on this Houston's Texans defense. Solid bunch there. Kind of lean to an under 241 is where this is. I think this is a lower scoring battle, and I think the Texans get the job done. I'll take the Texans on the money line here in this one. Like it. Don't like the Broncos on the road. Speaking of overrated, overvalued, I think that's the Broncos. That defense isn't good. I think the Texans dominate the time of possession in this game as well. I like the Texans here. And then looking at the Colts heading into Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh needs to wake up. I like the over here in this one. It's at 51 for a reason. We know the Colts offense can definitely put up some points. And I think the Steelers, if you want to keep up with the Colts, you got to put up some points yourself. We know the Pittsburgh Steelers defense hasn't looked good. Colts are definitely going to get theirs. And I think the Steelers can put up some points against this Colts defense as well. I think this ends up being a shootout here. Give me the over 51 between these two.
All right. From Zawacki. Ashley, how you feeling these three?
I've been a Colts fangirl all season and a Steelers hater all season, so I'm going to stick with that trend here and lay the points with the Colts. I think Steelers defense is just pretty brutal. They've given up 31 plus points in 4 of their last 5. They just really can't stop the run or the pass, and we've seen how accurate Daniel Jones has been. Jonathan Taylor should be MVP this year. Whether or not that actually happens, we'll see. But I don't know. We'll see. I think the Colts take this one pretty easily today. So.
I've been fangirling the Colts right there with you all season. I'm selling high on them this week. I'm buying low on Pitt. Pitt's winning this division. All you Ravens fans out there, Lamar's back. We're back. No, Pitt's going to hang on. I believe in Pitt. I believe in Mike Tomlin. I believe in Aaron Rodgers. Do I believe in his defense? No, I ain't going to go that far. But if there was one spot where Indiana Jones reverts back to Indiana interception, it's today. And I could see the Pittsburgh defense getting after him, man. I think they create some pressure. And I think this is a good Colts. I mean, I think this is a good Steelers spot. I do. I'm going to take Pitt today, plus the 3.5. I honestly think they win the game outright, though. We'll see what happens. No thoughts from me, Giants Niners. That's a nasty game. I can't bet the Giants without Scatterbo, without Neighbors. I love the swag Giants. I can't wait to be on them next year. Y'all know I'm usually a Giants hater, but I like this new little trio they got, but they all banged up. I'm just good on that game. I do agree word for word, bar for bar. I really can't add much to it, what Rod said. I think he hit the nail right on the head. Like, just rewind what Rod said, and that's exactly what I'm saying here on this Texans game. So, H-Town, let's get it done. The Broncos are overrated, overvalued, and the Texans might be the most underrated team in the NFL. So, we'll see what happens. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Colts as well. I am worried that
What?
you could open. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're the biggest Colts Daniel Jones hater I know.
I'm the biggest Daniel Jones hater. I am. Because you could open up a bakery with how many cupcakes they played this season. But as much as I'm waiting for the as much as I'm waiting for the Daniel Jones shoe to drop, this is a good matchup for him. Mike Tomlin's been great as an underdog, but the problem is that this team has not been great as an underdog. We're talking about Mike Tomlin as an underdog. We're talking about a 20-year coaching career. But you're facing a Steelers defense that's dead last against the pass this season.
I'm not worried about Danny Dimes dotting me up. Jonathan Taylor, yes. The Danny Dimes dotting me up in Pittsburgh, I'll take my chances. That's my.
It's like taking. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad for the Steelers. 273.3 passing yards allowed per game. In their last 3, that number goes up to 290. Daniel Jones may go for 400 today, as much as I hate his ass. But Colts win this one by at least a touchdown. So I'll take that there. And I'll take the under 41 Denver Texans. I think this is one of those games where it's some weird 1917 kind of game. Comes in under the total, falls on the number, depending on which side you get it on. You know, but for me, it's a dead under all day. Two teams that just lean on their defense. I think that the Texans are going to be able to get into the Broncos' backfield. I think vice versa. I think Denver's going to be able to get to C.J. Stroud in this patchwork Texans offensive line. So, give me the under.
I do agree with you a lot here on this under too. I meant to say that. Texans have been historically good defensively through the first what week is this? 9?
Halfway.
So they've been historically good in points allowed terms, and we know how good the Broncos defense is. I know I was crying they were overrated, overvalued last week, but shout out to them. So I'll do like under. We'll see. We square J, man. You can't go sharp every spot. Sometimes square play be the right play. Sometimes it be a fade. We know where the squares are today. I wouldn't even say the squares. We know where the public is today. They're on the Lions. Who has the balls today to take the Vikings? We got the Panthers on the road in Lambeau Field. Packers land 13.5, total 44.5. And we have the Jags out on the road facing the Raiders. The Raiders. Jacksonville land 2.5 on Las Vegas in Las Vegas. Ashley, how you feeling to start it?
I like laying the big points with the Packers today. We talked about this on the NFL show today, but I was kind of on that Bryce Young train there for a little bit, and I do think he's helping this team get better slowly. But they've been pretty brutal on the road this year, while the Pack has been perfect at home so far. And also, Carolina has a beat up O-line this week, so even though Bryce Young is back, I think he could find himself under a lot of pressure here. Obviously, Micah Parsons on the other side is not something they probably want to see with the beat up O-line. I think Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard could have a rough day. They only put up 88 yards combined against the Bills last week. So I don't know. I'm kind of off the Panthers train for now. I talked about this on the NFL show too, but they've had some wins, not like against great teams though. When they've played the Bills and the Patriots, they've been outscored 82-22. So I think this is going to be kind of a repeat of those showings. So I'll be laying the points with the Pack in this one. And then what were the other ones? It was Jags and
Lions.
I'm not touching that game. I don't feel good about the Vikings or Lions in that one. I'm gonna lay the points with the Jags here too. I think the Raiders are just pretty terrible. I don't think the Jags are anything spectacular, but I think they should be able to go on the road here and definitely win by a touchdown. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's see. For me here. I don't have it. I want to take the Vikings here, man. I want to do it, but I can't. I can't. So, if you ask me where I would be, it would be Vikings. Do I have any money on it today? No. This almost was my fade the world play, though. I had one of those occasionally, and that would be the only reason why I like Minnesota is to fade the world, just to be honest. So, changing McCarthy back. The Vikings are not terrible. They're just not good. There's a difference. So, and it's a division game. If anybody were to know the Lions, it would be them. So, I could talk myself on the Minnesota. I just don't know if I can click that button. I was leaning Panthers earlier in the week, but as I woke up this morning, I start to see it a little more clearly too. I'm leaning towards the Pack. Go Pack, go. I know I said if Bryce Young was in there, I'd be on the Panthers, but I can't. Packers are due to blow somebody out, take somebody behind the woodshed, and this one probably lines up. Panthers at home, bet on situation. Panthers on the road, no good, no bueno. I would take the Raiders today, though. The Raiders. My thought process on the Raiders is Pete Carroll, Geno Smith, bro, they brought y'all in to do something. And if y'all can't get one coming off a bye, like if y'all can't get this one at home coming off a bye season on the line, you're pieces, deuces. Like it's one of those style situations. This is a season on the line, gotta have it style situation. And in that style situation at home, they had 2 weeks to prepare for Jacksonville. I think they get it. We'll see what happens. Give me the Raiders. Give me Ash and Genty 2 touchdowns. Chris?
Yeah, I was going to lean towards the Packers, but I eventually backed off it because, as much as they are the better team, they also haven't, won by more than 10 points in a game this season. So it makes it a little bit hard for me to worry about them covering big numbers. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but one I couldn't get there ultimately in the end. I'm going to take the I'm going to take the one sure thing I think on the board today from a player prop perspective. Geno Smith INT. Plain and simple. Especially his home starts have been brutal for the interceptions. It's not even that, a lot of times you can talk about, players playing their best football or whatever sport at home. That ain't been it for Geno Smith this year. I think the Jags off the bye week be able to get it done here. So I'll lean towards the Jags and the Geno Smith INT.
It's wacky.
And for me here in this one, give me the Jags. I think the Jags on the money line. I don't trust the Raiders here or Geno Smith. You know me, week one, I was against Geno Smith all along. Can't believe he's still hanging around here with the Raiders and he still has a job. Time to move on from the Geno Smith project. I don't like what we see from him. Gentry, you got to block for the guy. So I think he struggles again here. This Jags defense can definitely slow him up there and make Geno be one-dimensional, having to use his arm, and we know what that leads to. Interceptions, as Chris said. So give me the Jags here in this matchup. And the Raiders against teams with winning records, they just don't fare so well. They're on a nice little losing streak there. They don't play against the good teams. They beat up on the bad teams is what the Raiders do. We've seen it year after year. So I'll take the Jags there in that matchup. And then the other one you're looking at, I think that line's gone way too far. I'll take the Vikings. I have no problem going against the everybody in the world on the Lions here. This line opened up, 4.5, and skyrocketed all the way up to 9.5. This is a division game. Lions win this game, but it's more likely 7. JJ being back, guess what? He's the king of the game manager. He game managed the Michigan Wolverines right into a national championship. They didn't ask him to chuck the ball down the field. They didn't ask him to throw for 300 yards. Manage the games. Don't throw any interceptions. He's got plenty of weapons around him to keep up scoring-wise with this Lions squad. And they do. Give me Minnesota plus the 9.5 here in this one. I think the Lions win it. But even off a bye week, I just think JJ's able to pick apart this Lions secondary and keep up the scoring. Because we know the Lions are going to get theirs. But 9.5, too many. This Lions got way too far. What was the third one you got on that list?
Packers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Carolina here. I think that the dual-headed running back system here, Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard, I think they do have themselves a good game here. I don't trust the Packers here and Love and company to be covering almost to win by 2 touchdowns. Carolina's beat up a little bit offensive line-wise, but I still think they're able to run the ball and just keep it out of Love's hands. It's a look at this total. It's at 44.5. It's gonna be a windy day. I see gusts at 30 miles an hour. I want my running game, and I have 2 running backs in the backfield. I'll take Carolina plus the 13.5. Doggy spot for me in this middle chunk here.
All righty, we head to the last slide of the day in the NFL. We got the Saints on the road at the LA Rams. Tyler Shuck making his NFL debut. We got the Chiefs and the Bills, game of the day. Can't wait to sit back and watch this one. Chiefs, 2.5 point road favorites. And last one of the night, the Sunday nighter. We got the Seattle Seahawks. Sam Darnold out on the road facing Jaden Daniels in the Washington Redskins. My bad. Commanders.
Only been 2 years.
They've been the Redskins.
I know they have. I'm just pulling your chain.
Them Skins, man.
Yeah.
I miss them being the Skins. I'm sorry. Let me chill. Chris, who is it? Is it me or is it you?
I think it's you.
It's me? Okay. All right. Let's do it. The world is on the Rams in this one. I'm with the world. I'm on the Rams. Tyler Shuck his ass. Put Rattler back in the game, man. It wasn't Rattler's fault. The Saints roster is just terrible, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you Rattler was playing great the last couple of weeks, but he wasn't the problem. That's all I'm telling you. And Tyler Shuck, I believe he will be the problem. So, man, lay it here with the Rams. Man, I'm laying it. Chiefs, Bills. Chiefs on me, Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Chiefs. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm on that Chiefs hype train. I ain't never jumped off. I've always been on it, and I'm still on it. I think they're better on both sides of the ball. I think offensively they're better than Buffalo, and I think defensively they're much better than Buffalo. And I think them being favored in Buffalo speaks volume. The Bills, I'm not saying they're a bad team. I'm not saying that. I just don't think they're better than the Chiefs at anything. And what they usually have the advantage at quarterback, they don't have that advantage today. Chiefs are getting healthier too, man. Mahomes been playing with some swag. I'm on KC in this one. I know Josh Allen typically has the advantage in the regular season over Mahomes, and then Mahomes gets him in the playoffs. I'm well aware, man. I'm well aware. And I'm not hating on Josh Allen. I've been on the Josh Allen train a little bit this year, man. I just don't like the spot for him today. That's all I'm saying. Give me the Chiefs. Chiefs on me. Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Chiefs. And the Sunday Nighter, I don't like. I usually like betting the Sunday Nighter because it's the Sunday Nighter, but I don't like it. If I were to bet it, it would be the Commanders. What's the points? Maybe even a shot on the money line. They are getting healthier again. But I've underrated the Seahawks team all year, and I don't know if I want to continue to do that. I'd rather fade them on the road than at home. Not a great spot for them all the way cross country, but I'm cool. Lean Washington. I'm probably going to sprinkle some money on it later on in the day, but for me now, I got late NBA back. So it's like I don't even got to be involved in late NFL because I got the NBA to, make some money later tonight too. So we'll see what happens. I don't have any money on this game currently, but lean Washington. Chris?
That Chiefs-Bills game, can you set me up again quick?
Chiefs on me, Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bills.
Okay. Okay.
I had to yank the rug out for me at least once. You nailed it perfectly. Mahomes gets him in the regular season. Mahomes gets it in the regular season, gets him back in the playoffs. The thing for me, and this is a trend that popped out to me, Josh Allen against teams that allow 20 points per game in his career in the regular season, 22-5-1 against the spread. For whatever reason, he just picks apart these good defenses. He steps up in the big moments, and I just think the Bills get it done here. This was just a gut feel play for me here. I'm not taking anything away from the Chiefs and what they've done. I'm not upset at anyone making a case for the Chiefs here. It's going to be the game of the day, but I just think that this is a Bills spot where they get it here. So I'm going to take the Bills plus 2.5, put something on Bills money line. I'm trying to find a price on that team total under for the Saints. If I can do it extended under 3.5.
I like that right there. Now you're talking football. Can I get a Tyler Shook interception?
Who did the Rams just beat 17-3? I can't remember off the top of my head, but Saints, the Saints are no bueno with Tyler Shug. The move was a head scratcher for me to make the quarterback switch. Right now, excuse me. Right now, the team total under is 13.5 for the Saints. You can get under the lowest I see right now, plus 320. I'm on that all day. Yeah, I think this is just a spot where the Rams defense shows up. They win this one like 26-7. Just some weird, score. It's just a blowout for the Rams, but I'll go with LA in this one.
What you thinking, Rod? What you like here?
I'll look at the Saints game, taking on the Rams. You know what? I'm going to take the Saints here in the first half. You're getting over a touchdown. I think the Rams come in here and go, oh, look, we're taking on the Saints. Who dat? And they come in and go slow start in this matchup. McVay in November games as coach of the Rams, he has been slow starting. 2-11 ATS-wise in that first half as coach of the Rams in November. So guess what? The clock turned to November. I think this is one of those ones they take the Saints a little bit lightly, going, hey, we're way better than this team. And in the first half, it's one of those slow starters. I think in the second half, it get really ugly. So full game wise, I can't grab the 14.5, but I will grab over the touchdown with the Saints here in the first half. I think it's a lower scoring first half, and the Saints cover that touchdown number first half wise. I like that there. And then you're looking at the Sunday nighter here, Seattle. Seattle's been money on the road. Surprisingly, usually Seattle at home has been money. It's that the 13th man at home, 12th man. Seattle's been money at home, but they've won 9 straight road games in this one. Coming into Washington, I expect to see some points. Both sides can put up some points, but I think when the dust settles, Seattle gets themselves a win and makes it their 10th straight win. So I'll take Seattle in that one. And then you know where I'll be Chiefs. Bills, and I gave you the Bills at the start of the season to win the Super Bowl. And I think the Bills at home are just too tough. They've won 14 of the last 15 games at home. A lot of people on the Chiefs here because the Chiefs are starting to get things are rolling a lot. So lean Bills, but I like the over 52.5. It's at 52.5 for a reason. It's November in Buffalo. Usually it's awful. Weather's awful. It's actually not bad for this time of year in Buffalo. So, which is going to breed to a lot of scoring. Give me the over 52.5. These two teams head to head last 3. I've got well over this number. And I think they do it again here on Sunday. Give me the over 52.5 here. Chiefs, Bills.
All right. Ashley, close us out in NFL action. What you feeling?
I'm on the Chiefs in this game, and I usually love to fade Kansas City, but I'm not going to do it today. I think with Rashee Rice back, their offense has just like hit another level this season. That was my main criticism of them this year. Their offense is just a little lackluster the first few weeks, but now that Rashee Rice is back, they're way more explosive than they have been. And I think for the Bills, it's not really a Josh Allen problem or an offensive problem. I just don't trust their defense right now. I think their defense has some major issues. And I think Kansas City's probably going to pick them apart here. Looking at the Bills' recent wins, they really haven't been impressive, to say the least. Panthers, Saints, Dolphins, and Jets, their last 4 wins. So, I don't think they've really been tested here recently. When they have, they've lost. So, I'm on the Chiefs here in this one, laying the points. And then I'm also on Seattle with you guys. I think they've covered 5 of their last 6, 3-0 straight up and against the spread on the road this season, like Rod mentioned. Coming off a bye, I mean, they're going to be prepared. They're going to be ready, and I think they're just a better team than Washington. So, I'll be laying the 3 there with Seattle too.
All righty, man. That's the NFL for today. Solid NFL action, 12 games. We just broke them all down. Next, let's go to the NHLA. The National Hockey League Association, as y'all know what I like to call it. Where's my handy dandy NHL graph? There it is. 5 games over there today. We have Lightning and the Mammoth. Ooh, shit. I ain't looked at this, so this is my first time looking at it. There's so much going on, but I'm telling y'all right now, y'all know I'm on my Coyotes, my Mammoth, my hockey club. Blue Jackets, Islanders, Flames, Flyers, Devils, Ducks. Oh, I'm getting plus money with the Ducks today, too. Oh, my God. Red Wings, Sharks. I'm going first. Ducks, Mammoth, 2-teamer. Lock me in. That's what I like today. Chris?
What the hell?
I know. I'm
I
sorry.
like it. Yeah. Have you ever heard saving the best for last? The fuck? God damn. But I agree. I'm taking the Ducks here. I just don't love the back-to-back spot for the Devils. I think Jake Allen is starting to come back down to earth a little bit. I think the Ducks are still one of the teams that still had the greatest point. I mean, they had the greatest point improvement from season to season last year. I think this is a team that's on the rise, especially at home. We can get them at plus money, where we made a lot of money with them last season. So I'll take the Ducks there. And
I'm surprised we get plus money.
I'm not. You see a 9-3 Devils team. The Devils have still been playing well. They just beat them last night too, but it's not far.
Even the spot, though, even with the spot, you don't think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's teams that sort of defy the spot. But,
fair. That's fair.
Give me the Blue Jackets as well. They've been great on the road. I'm just still not all that. I'm not sold on the Islanders at home just yet. They've been playing well, but I'm starting to pick up some wins here and there. But I don't know. I just like the plus money that we're getting with Columbus in this one.
All right. From Mr. Wraparound. Zawacki, how you feeling today in hockey?
I'm with you. I like Columbus here. I don't think the Romanelli should be laying any kind of money wise here. They're not going to tell you. Look at their 8-2 to the over, and it's not from them scoring goals, that's for sure. So it's been from picking the puck out of the back of their net. And as Rufo alluded to, look at this Columbus squad on the road. Playing great hockey out on the road. 4-1. They are the better squad. Wrong team favorite here. I'll take Columbus in this one. I'm with you. Give me the Mammoth. 4-0 at home. 3-1 against that number. Tampa Bay is a coin flip price at best. This is a coin flip price here. Price-wise, give me the Mammoth in that one. And you know what? As much watch out for this Devil squad. They're for real. That's the value play of the day. I can't take the Ducks there at the plus money. I like back at the Ducks. I do. Don't get me wrong, but the Devils here on the back-to-back spot is just there's a money line price, and that's where the value is. This should be the Devils favored minus 160, 170. They are that much the better team than the Ducks, so only have to lay $1.20. I'll take the Devils here in this one. And then looking at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is on this streak where they've lost 9 straight in the back-to-back spots. But Calgary's dead last in the NHL. Absolutely the worst team in the NHL by far, and they're on the back-to-back, and they lost to Nashville yesterday. I can excuse losing to the Maple Leafs. No travel spot for Philadelphia. Still back at home here. I like the Flyers to beat up on Calgary. And then your late night game, looking at Detroit heading into San Jose. I'm with you. You got to take a value shot here on the Sharks. Detroit, hey, it's they've been playing good, but I don't want to lay a minus 180 with this Detroit squad at all. So value play, I would lead to the Sharks there in that one.
All right, from Zawacki in the NHLA. Ashley, close it out in hockey. How you feeling?
Yeah, I agree with you guys on the Ducks for sure. Jay and Chris, I'm fading Rod on that one. I do like the Ducks at home. They've won 4 of their last 5. Their offense has really been ramping it up. New Jersey's just knee deep in a long road trip right now. So I do like the value that we're getting with that plus money. And then, listen, the Sharks are streaking. We've won 2 in a row. We've got 2 wins. We beat the Avalanche. We beat the Devils. It's not going to happen for a third time. Back-to-back games, it's going to be ugly tonight. I do not trust us in that spot whatsoever. Red Wings are far and beyond the much better team. I like laying the puck line with Detroit tonight. I think it was a nice little fun 2-game win streak while we had it, but Sharks are going to get punched in the mouth tonight. So,
all righty. Money making Sunday, Ashley. What you got going on today over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, so I have my NFL best bet of the day. I also have a 3-pack available if you want a little bit more action. And of course, I always have my longer term packages available for purchase. So if you want to get a week, a month, a year, or the rest of the football season, you can grab those on over at the premium picks tab on PickDawgz.com.
Appreciate you joining us today. We'll see you throughout the week on Ashley's Edge and plenty of other content you help us do here on the channel. See you soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Good luck
Peace.
today.
Peace. All right, fellas, let's talk some hoops. Let's talk some NBA action, man. How many games is it? I forgot how many. Oh, yeah, okay.
8.
8. So we'll do what? 3-3-2? That's fine. First game on the board, we got the New Orleans Pelicans out on the road facing the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Thunder Buddies laying 12.5 in this one, total 228.5. We got the Sixers out on the road facing the Nets. Sixers laying 5.5, total 233.5. And we have the Grizzlies out on the road facing the Raptors. Raptors laying 5.5, total 238.5. Chris, what are you feeling?
I'm going to lean towards the Raptors here. I think that, they're coming off that win over Cleveland, had a day to kind of shake everything off, not, fall victim to, the letdown and the quick turnaround. But And now you're taking on a Grizzlies team that, yes, is familiar to playing without John Morant. With Durant, with Morant now suspended. Was it conduct detrimental to the team or something like that?
Did you see the video? So basically, after the game, he was like, they asked him, "What happened in this game?" And he was like, "I don't know. Ask the coaches."
Yeah, I saw. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay,
there was that.
He's done it. He's done in Memphis.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's done. But yeah, we're used to seeing the Memphis Grizzlies play without Ja, but that usually lends itself to more of a defensive-minded effort from the Grizzlies, and I don't think that they'll be able to do that here against the Raptors, who I think have a really solid core four with, Ingram, Quickly, Barrett, and Barnes. Sounds like a bad law firm, but I think it's a spot where the Raptors just win this one. This was a great team at home. I think they win this one by 7-8 points. I think 5.5 just a little bit too low. We need a couple more points to consider the Grizzlies here. So give me the Raptors laying the 5.5.
Fair enough. Zwacky, how you feeling first three?
Yeah, with Chris, I like the Raptors here. Memphis, just first half of a back-to-back, tough spot, really. The first of a back-to-back, they have to head back home and take on the Pistons tomorrow on Monday. So you're taking on the Raptors here. This was a 4.5. It's moved up or it's come back down. So I think some people have bet on Memphis. I see 4.5s available for this line. So I'll lay it with the Raptors here in this one. I think they are the better team. I like they got some depth. They've got, as Chris alluded to, they have top 4 guys. Raptors are going to make some noise this season to make the playoffs. Watch out. And then the other one in the spot, I like the over between you got the 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. I don't think any defense is played here in this one whatsoever. Give me the over 233 in that matchup. And then what was the other one? Pelicans. So Pelicans, hey, congratulations. You got yourself a cover against the Clippers the other day. But again, back-to-back covers, I don't see that. Pelicans are the worst team on the road. ATS-wise, I can't back them here. I'll take OKC. I'll lay the points. I think this is up to 13 now in most places. I think OKC wins by 20.
LOL. I thought about it, but I was like, I got to wear my Blue Jays hat again at least a couple more times. I ain't mad at them. So I'll rock the hat for a little while longer. For me, Thunder Buddies for life, man. I'm laying it. No reason for me not to lay it. I think y'all know me. I love this team. This team is dominant at home. 54 games by double digits last year, covered in 70% of their home games in season ago. It's a bad spot for the Pelicans. Third straight road game against quality opponent. Got blown out in Denver. They did play the Clippers tough. We'll give them credit for that, but I don't think they play the Thunder tough. I think Thunder take them on the woodshed. So give me OKC. Lean. I'm just cool on this Sixers Nets game. If you really want my thoughts on it, I did break it down on the gym session. I don't love it, so I won't talk about it too much here. And I agree with the guys. Raptors for me in this spot as well. It's a good Raptors spot. And I don't like all the extra going on with Memphis right now. And Toronto, you got to remember how good they were ATS at home last year. I just think this is a good spot for them to come back home and get it done. They look good in their last one against Cleveland on the road. They should start to establish some momentum. Give me the Raptors today. The city of Toronto could use a win. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got the Jazz and the Hornets.
I just caught that.
We got the Jazz and the Hornets. We got the Hawks and the Cavs. And we got the Bulls and the Knicks. Yo! Chicago. Boo! Zwacky, how you feeling?
I don't know. It doesn't look like they're trying to cook you into the Bulls. I don't know. I can't lay that kind of number with the Knicks, though. This is a giant number with the Knicks. Knicks have played their best basketball at home, 2-0 against the number. Bulls still perfect on the year, so I don't know. I'd have to lean to the Bulls. Playing pretty good basketball. I don't trust the Knicks to lay in that kind of big giant number in this one. And then you got the Jazz heading in to take on Charlotte. I like the over 238.5. I don't think any defense played in that one. Give me the over up and down the court we go with a lean to Charlotte. I don't trust the Jazz out here on the road. 0-2 out on the road. They do play their better basketball at home. So, but it's a funky number. It's a real funky number at only -1.5 here with Charlotte. But I like the over better. Give me the over between the Jazz and the Hornets.
I like the Hornets too. The reason the number's funky is because they're in the back end of a back-to-back. The injury report is keep an eye on the injury report game. Y'all know the injury manipulation that goes on in the NBA. Just make sure don't nobody pop up. But I like Charlotte here as well. I think they're the better team. I think they're the better team. And so I don't think they get the Jazz here at home. We'll see what happens. This Cleveland Hawks game, the injury report, no Trae Young, no Hawks for me. Y'all know that. And then Cleveland, Jared Allen, game time decision, Donovan Mitchell, game time decision. I want to lean Cleveland here, but without knowing what's up with them, I'm not rushing to bet that game. Chicago, New York. I'm on New York in this one. Play on the spot, play on the situation. Bounce back game at home that also happens to be a quick revenge game. Y'all know I love playing my spots. I love playing my situation. This just falls into one of them. And I think this is just a return back to reality style game. Knicks, they've lost 3 straight. But they're a different team at home, especially in Madison Square Garden. Coming back home, I think they'll be fine. Their 3 losses were all on the road. The Bulls, they have started their season off really well. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Bulls. 5-0 straight up, 5-0 ATS. But they're coming off 4 straight at home. I want to see them out on the road again. The one road game they played was Orlando, when Orlando was playing like absolute garbage. So how much do we want to take from that? I'm not sure. Bulls come here and play well in New York. I'll give them all the credit. But I think the line tells you what you need to know. And I love the spot here. I think this is a correction spot. I think the Knicks would shit them. We'll see what happens. And, oh, yeah, that's all. Chris?
I think the line does tell you what you need to know, that the Knicks are overrated and overvalued. Keep disrespecting the Bulls. Take Chicago here. I get it. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at your spot. I know it makes sense. But the Chicago Bulls for me have earned the respect, and I completely understand. The mindset of, well, they've played the majority of their games at home. You played Orlando on the road, but they've been scoring. That's the thing for me in this matchup. And yeah, the New York Knicks, the problem is they've been having issues with defense, and the times they've been able to hold teams down, well, they managed to sneak by the Cavaliers with an early fourth quarter run. That was a game that was a lot closer than it should have been for, the majority of that game. And then you beat the Boston Celtics, who, kind of like the Chicago Bulls against the Orlando Magic, just beat up on a team when they were playing like ass to start the year. So for me, I think that the Knicks can get their revenge. I just don't think it can happen by 7 points. I think 4 or 5 point win for the Knicks. So I'll take.
Would it shock you if they won by 20?
No, but I think
would you be like, oh my god?
Nothing. Okay, look, you gotta understand. Nothing in the NBA shocks me anymore. Sure. But I think it's a lot more likely that the Bulls keep it close than the Knicks blow them out.
That's fair.
If you told me out of 100%, which I think is more likely, I would say 70-75% that the Bulls keep it close than the Knicks win by 15 plus.
That's fair.
So, like I said, I think they get the win. I think they do get their revenge win, but I think that the Bulls can keep it close. I think there is something here with Chicago.
Last slot of the day, we got the Phoenix Suns at home with the San Antonio Spurs rolling in. Spurs land 5.5. And we got the Heat and the Lake Show. Lake Show land 5.5. I lean towards the Lakers in this one. I can't fade my favorite team, my favorite player anymore, bro. Luka is on the fucking tear. What I really like in this game is I would go Lakers money line, Luka points over. Simple. No need to do anything extra. Luka points over. Lakers money line. And I think the Spurs are overrated and overvalued. They're a good team. I don't trust them laying multiple possessions on the road. I think the Suns are a little underrated. I'm going to lean towards towards Phoenix ATS in this one. We'll see if they can keep it close. I think they can. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to go with, let's see here. What am I doing? I'm with you on, from a player prop perspective. I think the only one I like here is Luka. 40 plus in each of his first 3 games. Give me the 40 plus at plus 285. That's just where I want to be in this one. That's the only thing I like in this last time slot.
Sawaki?
Yeah, and I'm with you. Give me the Suns here plus the points. I think it's just too many. Sure, Spurs are playing some solid defense, but you look what the Suns do at home. They play some solid defense as well. Kind of lean into an under slower pace type game here. But at 5.5, I'll take the Suns here in this spot. Out of the road, yes. The only thing the Suns have to do is they don't cover back-to-back. They covered last game. And then over their last 30, when they follow an ATS win, they're 5-25 ATS following up with a back-to-back ATS win. So I don't do it so often, but I think here's one of those spots. You're getting 5.5. Give me the home dog here in this one. Just too many points in a game that I think comes right down to it. Whoever's got the ball last wins this one, so I'll take the Suns plus the points.
All right. That's it. That's all. We did it. We covered everything under the sun. NFL, NHL, NBA. Me and Chris talked about the Blue Jays heartbreak last night. Man, it is what it is. We'll talk about it a little more probably tomorrow as well. But Money Making Sunday, man, we got some money to make. And our favorite plays are over at PickDawgz Premium. Those are the plays we have the most money on, the plays we love the most. Chris, what you got going on over at PickDawgz Premium today?
Yeah, for me today, it's heavy card on NFL and NBA and NHL. Got a lot of everything on the board. Got my NFL big play on the board. It's 7-1 this season. We've hit 6 straight weeks with my Sunday big play. My NHL power play as well has hit 7 in a row. So lots of action, lots of money to be made. Like I said, a lot of these big plays have been on fire. So make sure that you check that out. Pair me up with Rob, pair me up with Jay, pair all of us up. But use that promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase.
Hop on with the franchise, PickDawgz Premium. You hit 6 in a row on your NFL big play?
NFL big play on Sunday, yeah.
All right. Scoop that up, ladies and gentlemen. Scoop it up. Zawak, what you got going on today?
All right, we're PickDawgz Premium today. I got a 3-pack in the early NFL. Then I got my best play of the day, though, my Gold Star play of the day. We were going for our 5th straight there. We hit it yesterday with the Sooners. Love that play yesterday. Love this one today, so you can scoop that up singly. I have an NHL one-timer up there, and I have one selection in the NBA as well. So I'll have a little mixed sport triple going for you as well. Momentarily, I just have to put those 2 into a package for you and make it a mixed sport triple. But hey, better yet, grab a long-term pass. We know college basketball is right around the corner. Wait, tomorrow, right around the corner is college basketball. So now's the time to do jump aboard long-term. See what we did last year in college basketball. So definitely you want to jump aboard. So many sports overlapping this time of year. The equinox is in full effect tomorrow because we dropped it to MLB. We scoop up college hoops. So lose one, pick up another. Definitely jump aboard long term. 2-for-1 cap promotion. Can't go wrong with that as well over at PickDawgz Premium. But I am no lie. I'm glad October disappeared because it was a rough October for me. So definitely looking at November to pick things up. Buy low, spot on me. I'm telling you, watch out. Heaters loading.
That one was a wacky. PickDawgz Premium, ladies and gentlemen. For me today, man, I got 6 plays. 3 in the NBA, 3 in the NFL. I got my NBA game of the week today. This is the most money I have put on an NBA play thus far this year. I really love tonight's NBA Jam Session play, man. I do. I cashed it last night with the Kings. I believe I'm catching this one tonight. I have a behind the woodshed blowout winner in the NBA tonight, and I have a ATS underdog in the NBA. So those are the 3 in the NBA. In the NFL, I have my NFL big play of the week. I have cashed 4 in a row on my NFL Big Play of the Week, looking to make it 5 today. So you can scoop that up, man. You can scoop it up. Last week it was the Jets. So everybody laughed at me. And we cashed in a major way. Today, I think we cash again and make it 5 in a row. So scoop it up, PickDawgz Premium. And I got 2 other plays in the NFL. I got a 3-pack there as well. So money making Saturday, 6 plays for me in total. Hop on something long term, get all 6, for the duration of the package that you get, or pair me up with one of the guys, man. Let's make it a profitable day. Roof, you hit how many in a row? 6. I've hit 4. So
those big plays alone would pay for
man
any 3-day pass.
Man, scoop them up, bro. Dominate this shit today. Scoop up rods too while you at it. Let's make some money today on a money making Sunday.
All our big plays are on fire, so jump aboard Paris. Get all 3.
Let's do
Make
it.
it a 3-teamer.
All right. Parlay time. Parlay. What you parlaying up today, Chris?
Let's go with let's see here. Raptors -5. Let's go with Luka to have 30+ points. And the Saints team total under. Like that a lot.
From the franchise. Zwack, how we feeling?
Well, I got a little 3-teamer. Absolutely love this one. We're going to take the Seattle Seahawks money line, take the Jags money line, throw in the Houston Texans money line. 3-teamer NFL for you. And then a little prop. I like Trayvon Henderson to get 2 touchdowns today. You get about 5-1 on your money on that one. He's going to get a bulk of the load of carrying the work today. Trayvon Henderson, 2 touchdowns.
From Zawacky, I gave y'all my 2-team hockey parlay. Mammoth Ducks. We cashing that shit. So make sure you put that in. Let me give y'all NFL one. Let's go Raiders, Rams, Chiefs. Raiders, Rams, Chiefs. Nice little 3-teamer in the NFL. And if I were to do one in the NBA, it would be Charlotte money line, Lakers money line, Cavaliers money line. Just a little 3-teamer. So just a couple little parlays for y'all. See what happens. My favorite prop today. Let me see. What do I like in prop land in the NFL? I like a Tyler Shuck INT. I love that. I also want to take Ashton Genty anytime touchdown. I love that. And I want to take a Justin Herbert 2 touchdown passes.
Can't believe you left the obvious one off the board.
Which one?
Gino.
I'm rocking with Gino today.
Oh, yeah.
But actually, he might throw a pick because the Jags be picking the shit out the ball. You're right. You can have Gino. You can have him. He gonna throw a pick and they still gonna win. So there we go. I ain't mad at that.
I'll cheer he throws 3 today. Come on, let's go. Go, Gino. Go, Gino.
Let me tell y'all circa plays that y'all had this week. It's voted on by the community. You guys have the Colts laying 3. You guys have the Lions laying 8.5. Y'all have the Chargers laying 9.5. And y'all have the Rams laying the 14. And then y'all have Dallas on Monday night laying 2.5. So those are y'all circa plays for the week. We'll see how y'all do this week. That's it. That's all, man. I ain't got no words for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out the jam session if you want my thoughts on all things NBA. Check out the wraparound if you want Chris's thoughts on all thing hockey. And then he does plenty of other content right here on the channel as well. Zawacky doing some shorts right now. Check out those shorts. breaking it down in some National Hockey League Association. Chris, any final words before we get out of here for the day?
Make it a winning day. On
So wacky.
Cincinnati next year.
Definitely next year, Blue Jays get it all done. So, hey, I'm going to put that bet in right now. I'm telling you, as soon as if that line's out, I'm in. Blue Jays win it all next year. There you go. See, Blue Jays. I think they were that good.
Blue Jays in 9, man. Blue Jays in 9. Hey, what are you talking about?
Blue Jays in 9. Yes, I agree. Let's go. Let's play a couple more. That World Series was that good. I'm telling you. I haven't seen a World Series that was back and forth and that competitive in a long time. So it was definitely a hell of a series. Good luck with your bets today. Crush it. Still heartbroken. Still sucks.
See y'all tomorrow, man. Make it a winning day. We out here.